read Genesis 15. We're going to give a little bit of God's promises to God's promises a son to Abram. So as soon as the time's up, we'll read that. Usually I wait about a minute for people to come in so they can get in here and maybe get ready to read or listen with me, or maybe you guys are watching this on replay. But I thought usually I just go at different times. Normally try to go around 9, but I was just wanting to get this done and out of the way and relax a little bit before I go to bed. So I was just wait a few more minutes, allow people to come in. So we are almost there. God's covenant with Abram is what we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and get started. So once again, God promises a son to Abram. God's covenant with Abram. After this, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield, your very great reward. But Abram said, O sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless, and the one who will inherit my estate is Eliezer of Damascus? And Abram said, you have given me no children, so a servant in my household will be my heir. Then the word of the Lord came to him. This man will not be your heir, but a son coming from your own body will be your heir. He took him outside and said, look up at the heavens and count the stars. If indeed you can count them, then he said to him, so shall your offspring be. Abram believed the Lord, and he credited it to him as righteousness. He also said to him, I am the Lord who brought you out of the Chaldean to give you this land to take possession of. But Abram said, O sovereign Lord, how can I know that I will gain possession of it? So the Lord said to him, bring me a heifer, a goat, and a ram, each 3 years old, along with a dove and a young pigeon. Abram brought all these to him, cut them in two, and arranged the halves opposite each other. The birds, however, he did not cut in half. The birds of prey came down on the carcasses, but Abram drove them away. As the sun was setting, Abram fell into a deep sleep, and in a thick and dreadful darkness came over him. Then the Lord said to him, know for certain that your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, and they will be enslaved and mistreated 400 years. But I will punish the nation they serve as slaves, and afterwards they will come out with great possessions. You, however, will go to your fathers in peace and be buried at a good old age. In the fourth generation, your descendants will come back here, for the sin of the Amorites has not yet reached its full measure. So this was Genesis 15. We'll be doing Genesis 16 tomorrow. So, oh, I'm sorry. There is more. I thought that was it. I'm sorry. So when the sun had set and darkness had fallen, a smoking fire pot with a blazing torch appeared and passed between the pieces. On that day, the Lord made a covenant with Abram and said, to your descendants, I give the land from the river of Egypt to the great river, the Euphrates, the land of the Kenites, the Kenizzites, the Cadmonites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Rephates, Amorites, the Canaanites, the Girgashites, and the Jebusites. So there you go. That's finished. Finally, Genesis 15. We'll be doing Genesis 16 tomorrow, Hagar and Ishmael. So thank you guys for joining me. And hey, Kevin, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.